Hi, this is a standard reading for someone. I'm not going to mention their name as this is social media. They know who they are. So, going to crack on with the reading. So I'm starting off with the a past issue with you, and I feel this is someone who's quite stubborn with you, refusing to move, stuck in their own ways, and they wouldn't even. I feel they wouldn't even open up to you. Very stubborn, refusing to change, stuck in their ways, as if they know what's best. And I believe in their heart, they knew what they was doing wrong, but they were so stuck in their ways, they just wouldn't change. They wouldn't try and see the bigger picture. Everything just seems to be stating, no, this is my way, this is what I've always done, and this is how I'm going to carry on. Now that's what I get with the past issue with you. Now moving on to the present with you, I feel you're a lot freer from that situation where these holds are on, where people just wouldn't move. With you now, I get a great feeling of freedom, as if everything's all balanced out. You've got the love around you, and you seem to, there seems like there's love around you, and you can appreciate the beauty in things now. It's like the blinkers have been taken off, and that's where you are now. So, moving on, as life is always changing for all of us, just when we think everything's all okay, life says, okay, you've got things sorted out, you're ready to take on this next challenge. And I do feel a challenge coming up. And your approach to this feels playful, as it's something you want to do. And it almost feels like, when you say something you want to get off your chest and then you follow it up with a nervous laugh. It seems to be with that nervous laugh that's put at the end of the important thing you had to say. It feels like the courage that was taken to compose yourself, to get everything together, to finally say what you wanted to say, and then with this nervous laugh added at the end, it seems to take away all the effort and the impact that it was intended. Now we all know that the nervous laugh is to say, I mean no harm, but I need to say what I need to say. But I feel with this, the way you're going about this thing, I feel is something you are going to be dealing with. I feel it's going to be followed up with this nervous laugh. So I feel the effort you're going to be putting in is great. It's going to be pulling onto your pulling from your strength. But I get a concern is this nervous laugh, this worry about, I don't want to upset you by saying what I want to say, so I'm going to soften the impact, and I don't feel that's going to get the job done, what you wanted to do initially, by building up all this courage and saying what you needed to get off your chest. So your attitude is, because towards this whole approach, because everything's all you seem to be in a good place, and everything seems to be flowing freely around you, and your approach, because everything's quite relaxed, I feel you're going to be quite relaxed with this approach. Hence this, I don't want to keep going back to it, but the nervous laugh taking away the impact that you want to put across, because everything seems to be running smoothly, like there's no urgency on the situation. So moving further forward, and where are we? I feel it's more pressure on you that's making this decision, where it feels like you're doing the hard work. People can be quite, I don't really want to use the word manipulative, but they can be quite persuasive in telling you how they feel, even badgering you, so you do something that you didn't really want to do. And I guess that's why you've got this relaxed approach to the whole thing, because it feels like it's others that are telling you to do this rather than something that you really want to do yourself. Others are putting this stress on you. So where are we for and because this is so influenced by others around you rather than you being aware, rather than it's something deep down within you want to get out off your chest, it's from other people telling you how they feel, putting the pressure on you for you to deal with these issues. Now, because it's coming from someone else, it's not the fire in your belly, it's the fire in someone else's belly, and you're not feeling that fire, you're just feeling that pressure pushing you into doing something. Hence why you're not really fussed, because you're okay, you seem to be in a good place regarding this situation, but it's others putting that pressure on you that's making this happen. And because it's other people's feelings, other people's fire in their belly, I don't feel you're aware of the full aspect. You're not seeing the big picture. So because you're not aware of the whole situation, you don't really know how to approach the situation. You don't really know how to deal with things. If you was fully aware of the whole situation, then you could deal with the problem. But because it's someone else's issue, someone else's problem, someone else's frustration that's been laid on top of you, that's why you're having to do what you do. And you're not aware of this bigger picture, so you're not really going to get the best job done. And it's no fault of you. It's because you don't know. I mean, you can only do what you know. If you don't know something, how can you deal with it? And I feel this is an issue with it. How do I see this panning out? How do I see this finally, this ending up? Without using the words, how do I predict the future? What I feel is this is nothing major going on in your life, but it's going to be another one of those people-pleasing situations where you're doing again for other people to please. And I feel this is what this is. This is just another one of those steps in your life where you are doing the people pleasing just to keep people happy. Okay, I'll do it. And you don't need to. Everything's all okay for you. As I said, it's not you really wanting to do this. This is pressure of other people. But I feel this is just, for you, it's another page in your book of people pleasing. And I don't feel any negative coming out of this. I don't feel, in the same context, I don't feel any positive. It just feels like another turning of the page, another people pleasing. The concern I get from this is, what are you getting out of this? I'd like to ask you to ask yourself that. What are you actually getting out of doing all of this? And it just feels like you're people pleasing. So that's my advice to you: is all this thing you got going on, you got coming up, and how I see it panning out, is just another people pleasing. But I'm not seeing anything for you. So what I would like to see is something that you do for yourself, where you get the benefits, you get the fruits from your labour. Because that might just feel like you're doing everything just to keep other people happy, not yourself. Okay, so I hope I have managed to give you some clarity on the situation, and it has been an absolute pleasure to read for you. Please let us know how things work out, and many thanks and many blessings to you.